You read the title right. R5 Unlimited 8K Recording. Now, first of all, if you're not subscribed, definitely consider subscribing. I like to talk about tricks and tips with the cameras, as well as talking about the newest and latest and greatest in cameras. So definitely consider subscribing. But today we're talking about an interesting feature that I found on the R5, which may sound obvious, but it actually works. Now, R5, if you don't know, has been plagued with overheating controversies. R5 was advertised to be an 8K beast of a camera. You could record 8K video, RAW, 4K 120, the works. But when the camera came out, a lot of people complained, hey, wait a minute, there's overheating limits and we can't get all the video that we want. And Canon responded, or kind of indirectly responded, saying, hey, we're giving you a little bit more time in the overheating situation via this firmware update that they issued in September. Now, that firmware update did help the camera realize or read the ambient temperature a little bit more to make a determination on how much time you'd have in recording those 4K 60, 4K 120, and 8K modes. Now, there were also a couple of hacks that came out. If you place a screw in the battery door or you tried resetting the clock a couple times, you can actually continue to record 8K, and that's all fine and dandy. But I don't know about you, but if I spend $4,000 on a camera, I'm not starting to put a screw in it. I definitely wouldn't want to do that or mess with the firmware too much. But then, when I was doing my last video, I was doing a video on low light, and I took my R5 and I recorded that video in 8K. Something amazing happened. I recorded probably about 15 to 20 minutes of 8K, and then when I was done, I noticed the time limit, which usually says 15 minutes when recording 8K, after I was done recording, said I had 30 minutes of 8K left, meaning that it gave me more time to record 8K than initially thought. Now, what were the conditions? Well, I'll be totally transparent with you guys. Definitely not clickbait. I didn't do any modifications to the camera. I didn't do anything special to the camera. All I did to get the camera to record that long and give me limitless 8K, and potentially I could do 4K 120 limitless, but I don't have a card big enough to let me even attempt that test. All I did was take it outside. Now, it's 40 degrees Fahrenheit in my area where I live, just outside of New York City. But that was enough to basically get me unlimited 8K recording. That's it. That's all I did. Just go outside. Want to see what happened? Here's the footage. Now, when I started this recording, it said that I had 15 minutes record time. Just 15 minutes. But will that really be the case? Now, I'm not going to stop this video. I'm just going to set it with a nice view and let it record for the full time. Here we go. And I'm watching the R5 here. We're coming in 8K recording on the 29th minute. No overheat warning. Let me kind of flip my seat here and show you guys what happens in that last minute before anything happens. So here we are. Let's see if I can get this dang camera to focus. So 29 minutes, R5, 8K IPB, recording a nice view of New York City. No overheat warning whatsoever. I've just kind of left my camera still here. Now we're gonna see how much time we have left when pretty much the half-hour time limit of the Canon runs out. When I've been recording 8K RAW, we got 20 seconds left. See how much time is left, which is kind of crazy that we've just recorded 8K with no worry about overheating whatsoever. Now, I'm not on the latest firmware, but I'm sure the latest won't stop me. So here we go. Movie recording stopped because we hit the 29-minute, 59-second limit. Let's see how much time we have left. Right. I've recorded 8K. 8K right there. I don't know if you could see it too well. But 8K IPB right here, and I'll take a picture of this when I'm done. For half an hour I've recorded, and now instead of 15-minute time limit, it's telling me I have a half an hour time limit. So basically, after recording a half an hour, my time went up. So it's like limitless 8K recording after a half an hour. Now I gotta take a picture of that because this camera of mine is not. There it is. There it is. Maybe if I close up on it. There it is. 8K DCI IPB. 29 minutes, 59 seconds. I'm telling you guys. So that was it. Just take it outside. Unlimited 8K recording. As you saw there, the timer actually went up. Absolutely bonkers and nuts, which is cool because now I can at least film outside for longer shoots if it's a little bit cooler and not worry about overheating with those extra modes at all, and no tricks or anything like that, which is pretty cool. It's one that one would think obvious, like those tricks should be obvious, but it's nice to know that you can confirm it, and it definitely works. So enjoy your winter with the R5. Anyway, that's all I got to say today. If you liked this video, definitely hit that like button, and as always, you can make my day if you subscribe today. This is Magnus, and I'm out. See you guys later.